Are you ready, Reading Ravens, to fill out our 4-square plot summary today on Humphrey the Lost Whale? You stick around and we'll do it together. Coming up. Are you ready for a 4-square plot chant? Here we go. 4-square plot summary is good for me because I can see that there is no doubt what my book is all about. That's right. We figure out all the elements of plot within our 4-square plot summary that we're doing today together, and you will come up with the summary, and it makes it so much easier. All right, so let's start off with our characters. I'm sure you already have it drawn out in your journals. So the first things first is our characters from our story. The main one being our star, Humphrey. That's right. 2 other people that were very important were the scientist, okay, and the community people, because they helped as well with the rescue. So we have to include them too. Let's talk about the setting. Now the main part, the critical part of the setting took place where? The Sacramento River. So we want to write that down next to our house because that is our setting of our story. Now let's move on to the problem. Ooh, what was the worst part that just like really made you concerned and worried, gave you negative feelings? Boys and girls, when we talk about the problem, you also want to think about your character traits, how your characters are feeling during the problem. That's really important. So Humphrey was frustrated because not only was he stuck in a freshwater river, but he could not make his way underneath the bridge. Now for our solution, we want to think about who helped solve the problem and what was at the very end of the story and how they felt too, because it is important to include those character traits as well. So we know that it was the community people that helped to free him. How do you think they felt? They were relieved, weren't they? The community people felt relieved when they finally released Humphrey back into the saltwater environment for him to be with his family safely. Good job. Now let's move on to the action steps. Once we have our problem and our solution, it's easy to figure out those steps that they took that go right in between. So let's talk about those. What was the first thing they tried to do to help Humphrey? That's right, they banged those loud pipes together, didn't they? To make the loud noises to try to scare him under the bridge. Okay, what happened next? The next thing that they tried were whales that were eating. They played these recordings underwater of whales eating to try to get Humphrey to follow the boat out underneath the bridge. Didn't work. So finally, they determined that they needed to do what? That's right. The community people needed to clear away those old pilings that were underneath the bridge in order for Humphrey's big body to get through. I hope you enjoyed this heartwarming nonfiction book as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that like button or give me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Readers are leaders. So until next time, we'll see you back here at Reading Evermore, where readers reign.